Hi guys, first of all we want to thank you. Together we have managed to break the 4,000 hours viewing time here on YouTube.
Yeah!
We are super happy to have you with us on this journey, and if you're new here and want to see more of what we are doing, please hit subscribe and follow our journey. You guys, we finally finished our electrical project and we are so excited to test all our systems. But this week everything went a little different than we expected. We were planning to go for a wonderful test cruise to see how everything operates, but there's a big problem we have to tackle. In our boat we have several sea valves that go through the hull and that lead water, for example, outside of our boat into the ocean. But if one of these leak, then we have water coming in, and I think this is the worst thing that can ever happen to a boat, because in the worst case scenario you will have a hull full of water and your boat will sink. So of course we immediately want to tackle this problem, but there was no way to get a hull out. So join us this time as we do the scariest boat job ever. What was my reaction to the sea valve? I think those were the stages of being really angry and frustrated to crying. It was so important for us to get this fixed because next week we have a test sail planned with a potential crew member for the Atlantic crossing. So we just have to get this sorted out. What we love about the cruising community is that people are always there for each other. And somehow our neighbor Carrie is always there when shit hits the fan. So you'll meet him while we tackle this scary boat project, and before that he treated us to a little outing to get some other thoughts.
After our neighbor Carrie surprised us to visit an oil rig, which was very nice, we will do some smaller boat jobs before we will change the leaking seacock. So stay tuned until the end to see if we could manage the change and test the new energy system on the ocean. Thanks again to Carrie for the opportunity to visit this rig. The Delta rig was built in Dalian, China and delivered in December 2015. The cost of such a rig is around 260 million euros. The rig was used for the customer Total Energies in the Republic of Congo and then towed to Tenerife. There are currently 7 people working on the rig to maintain it and up to 150 people during normal operations. It is currently waiting here in Tenerife for a new contract partner so that it can be used on the ocean again. Unfortunately, the battery of our camera gave up, so we can only show you these shots. Hi from Hi, we are Pat
and Frankie, a couple who ditched the 9 to 5, sold everything and set sail with zero experience.
Our mission?
Explore the world, discover our ideal home port and establish our lifestyle brand Hi. Ready for the adventure?
Jump aboard and be part of our journey. Now we try to get the wellies out of our table because there are some little wood wellies, and as you can see the height of the teak is not the same. After years it gets like high points, deep points because of the washing and the weather conditions and stuff. And now we try to get them out and to repair these little, I don't know the English word for that, like newts, or how do you say to this?
The ones in the middle, the black ones?
Yeah, the black ones.
I don't know, but the rubber
thing. And we try to repair them, especially on the table, because here it's there are a lot. The rest is fine.
They have like holes in them.
Yeah. But first, some sanding.
The boat work never stops.
No, it's work and training in one part.
This is for the abs. You know this machine, babe?
Yeah. And a few months ago I cutted the black thing. And now it's time to sand the whole boat, but I will start with the table.
On your list of boat work, where would you sort this one into? Is it a nicer one or a not so nice one?
It's nice because you can see it directly. That's very nice. But it's like hard work.
It's a big workout.
Yeah. And while I send the teak, Frankie's cleaning the engine room.
I feel like working in an underground, I don't know what.
Yeah, the engine room is like an underground.
Ooh, sexy hairstyle. Okay. Let's clean our engine room.
How dirty is it?
Very dirty. No, I think engine rooms could be worse. Our one is actually really clean and not so oily, but now that we've been working on it, there was some water from the boiler going in.
Some oil and petrol or diesel from the service.
From the service.
So let's check it out.
Let's check how dirty it is. So here is our engine room under our staircase, and we have our engine sitting here, our boiler in the top, and underneath our engine we have like a basin, so that is where all the gross stuff goes into, and now I will have to get my hands in here and clean it. And I think I will also open the sides, because on the two cabins we can open the sides to get in from the other side, so I will do this first. There's some liquid in this basin here. I was hoping it would be drier. I don't know if you can see it, but it's moving. Looks like water and oil. Let's see if I can get it all out. I would say it's not too bad for an engine room. There is a little bit of oil, there's a little bit of fresh water, but maybe it was actually not too bad that there was some water coming from our boiler the other day, because it kind of made the oil float on top of the water and not stick to the little basin, so I can wipe it. Yeah, it's okay. I think I'll get it cleaned nicely. So this side is a little bit more dirty. You can definitely see that there has been some work going on. Oh, it's so hot with the light, but there are wooden things from drilling holes. I found some of these in there, which is also nice because it's nicer to have them removed. It looks like, I don't know if you can see that there are also some salt crystals in the one little compartment. So it's always good to not just clean everything, but also to check if everything's okay. It's going okay in the engine room.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's not too much water and too much oil. But there's a lot of smear in the fuel filter. But otherwise it looks good. Wow! That is looking good.
We will see.
Is it difficult?
Not difficult, but we will see how the result is. I'm not sure if it's good, because the problem is the air bubbles, which have been there before. And now look, the problem is that it is still not perfect. Plane. I need to sand it afterwards again. And then I'm a bit afraid that there, where you can see these things, that there are coming bubbles here. You know?
From the old bubbles?
Yeah, that they are coming through.
Man that did the great work. And it looks really, really nice.
Not perfect yet, but we are working on it. Maybe I do the left ones first, because then I need to do the whole table again. This one is not good, and this one. And maybe this one.
and
this
everything.
one.
Well done, babe.
Yeah, it's strange that it is like this here on the table.
Yeah, but I think it's because the layer is thinner and you walk on it every time. It's just a lot of pressure on it.
Maybe.
Well done. Welcome to the scene of crime, my friends. It's good to have you back, and today you are witnessing one of the most scary boat jobs ever. We changed a seacock in the marina with the boat being in the water. And before we are getting right into it, maybe drop us a comment if you have a boat. Would you have changed a seacock in the water? If you have to, obviously you do it, but if you're unsure if you have to, the problem might get worse, but you don't know. Would you do it, or would you have your boat hold out?
No. In January we did this when we got...
You mean it's wonderful that we'll try it on our boat?
Maybe you're strong
Frankie.
enough, Carrie.
Yes, shall I close?
Please.
Maybe you are strong enough if something happens, you can stay under the boat and hold it.
Hold it. I pick it up.
Okay.
Perfect, thank you. I mean, people will laugh if they see me in a suit now because
Why are you wearing a shirt
Summertime.
underneath?
super warm.
Do you want some socks?
No,
I've
no,
got
I'm okay with it.
neoprene socks. And we have the diving bottle. I hope it's still a little bit filled up. We should check the pressure. I think you'll have about 5 minutes with the bottle.
Yeah.
10? But it's not on 200, whatever. No, otherwise we'll get the pump to pump it.
You have the palms?
The flippers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can have them, but they're in the... I have to get the back out of the boat. How warm do you think it is? 24?
No, I think it's colder.
22, 23, I would say.
Yeah.
And take care of your head when you come up to the boat and the pontoon.
How is it feeling from the temperature?
My feet?
Yeah.
Cold.
Cold?
Oh, thank God for the wetsuit.
Yay. This is like an ice bath, you know, it's a trend.
Oh.
Cold?
Yeah, of course it's cold. So where do you think it is?
It's here.
Okay. Let me do the rope first.
Yeah, I think it's exactly here where the rope is. And have a look which one.
Which one of
Groß
the...
nach klein. Erzähl's mir mal.
Yeah. Hey, let's go and have a look. So what do we have here? Okay, we have the tank out, the VC tank out, the small one, the sink out, which is the one we are changing, and the VC water in. So it is the third one. That's a yes. Carrie, you have to pee in your wetsuit.
Not too tight.
So you can
Like
hold.
this?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And I give you also this one.
It has a rib.
It has a rib.
So let's try the rubber one first. Just let me put it under there and we give it a few minutes. It has a rib. There's 4. 1, 2, 1 is offset.
Mm-hmm.
And then 4.
Offset is this, oder?
It's got some on it, and I can see the bubbles. You know,
Yeah.
so there's that.
Which
You didn't
one?
have to tell me that's a hole.
But we didn't go there for a while, don't worry. Preparing for the worst case scenario.
Just try it first.
How do you do it? Just put it over your arm?
Yeah. Over this,
Like a sling, you know, like
Oh, yeah,
a
okay.
cross shoulder.
like now. Here.
Okay.
Okay, and here it is.
Okay.
Just try it. Now it's
If it
open.
works.
It's the other
Yeah,
way.
yeah, this way, yeah.
It's a good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will start now with the hose.
Carrie, I'll be standing here. Talking to you. So Pat is taking off the hose first?
Nee. Wow. The house is super close. Super.
Kann ich dir da was helfen?
Nee, im Moment nicht.
Soll ich das schon mal runter?
Nein.
Jetzt kann es aber sein, dass es schon Wasser rauskommt.
Ja.
Prost, Micha. Handtuch. He's taking it off, Carrie.
Okay.
It's off.
No, sag ihm, ist nur off the hose.
Yeah. So for now the hose is off, but the valve is still on.
Okay. But if the valve is half open.
No, there's no water coming at the moment.
There's no water coming at the moment.
It's closed.
Yes? Yes? I'm here?
Take the rope off here.
Should I stop? Should I stop?
He's unscrewing it, Carrie.
No water.
No water. There's no water.
Put it again.
Put it in. There's water. Lite.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. No, nicht raus.
Yeah. Leave it in.
Now.
The new one is on.
Aber jetzt kann ich nicht.
Du machst es gut. Kann ich was machen?
Nein, im Moment nicht, danke. Okay, sag ihm mal, er soll es rausziehen, aber nochmal bereit sein.
Mhm. It's out?
It's okay.
It looks good. Yeah, there's no water. There's no water.
It seems to be good.
How was your dive?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Once you got in, you know, once the water gets inside in your suit, it's okay.
Shall I put you on a hot shower here? We have one here. You can rinse off quickly.
You had the better job, I have 2 cuts. Because you're screwing.
Things are getting a little bit more relaxed because we have a new valve in. There's no water. Pat, what are you doing?
Like putting some sticker flags around it. Just to...
Be extra sure. Better safe than sorry. But it went smoothly, you did a good job. The only thing is you have 2 cuts which are a little bit deeper, but we are going to take care of them soon.
I will survive.
Yeah, you will survive, I know you will, but some blood. And I'm making a tea for our diver who has been in the ice cold water and did his good job. Oh, I'm super relieved. This was also a first time
Experience.
and hopefully we don't have to do this so often.
Can I give this to you?
Of course. Are you also relieved, babe?
Yes, I am.
And I was surprised we didn't have too much water actually.
No, I pumped it up from here. There was more in the hose than coming outside.
I think it was, you sealed it perfectly with the plug thing, and then Pat took the
Yeah.
screwdriver to, you know, get it undone, and then it was a
I
little
was
too
surprised when
far.
it was out, and I thought that must have been what happened.
And here it was like
It was blocked. a
Super
little bit.
sharp.
Next time we do it, then I just go under and stay there. I push it back in.
You mean next time in the Caribbean?
Yeah, exactly.
the thing was, it was like super. Here it is, super sharp, like a
Sharp, like a knife?
like a knife, because all the dirt and the thing, you know, under this it's like a knife.
Yeah.
And that was the problem. And then I tried it with a screw. I tried it first with my finger, and
Then
then
you
I
cut
tried it
this-
with a screw, and then it whopped up.
Yeah.
But there was some water coming, but it wasn't like I expected.
This one is not sitting so deep as the other one. And now you can feel with the finger
The threads.
you know, and that's not the threads, the dirt on the threads and the
Oh, yeah,
sharpened
yeah.
thing, you know.
Little change of action. The men are off to find the fitting piece. Well, I will take care and have a look. Well, guys, the men have gone to the boat shop to get another piece because now we have made it to put on the new valve, which is so nice. Oh, I can really feel how the load is falling off my shoulders. It's on. There wasn't too much water. I expected there to be so much more water coming. I think maybe it was about 1.5 liters, not even. And more of it, or the most of it, was from our hose, not from the seacock. So it wasn't a fountain. I expected it to be like a pew, fountain coming. So that was great. So this is the old broken valve, and I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there's a ball inside of the valve, and when you turn this handle, the ball turns and then it creates a flow through. So the water is, yeah, it's like this. This is how it is in our bilge. So when the handle is closed like this, there's no water coming through, and if you open it like this, then you can create the flow cycle. And normally this ball which is inside the valve should also open, but it is stuck. So that was the problem that occurred. And by turning this handle, there's nothing happening inside. We were actually quite lucky that it is stuck on the closed point and not on the open point, because in an emergency situation this is just so much nicer. But we actually didn't know how it was inside here, so yeah, there's a tiny gap in here. That's why the water from our sink would still drain. But yeah, this is definitely done and broken. And we were able to put on the new valve, and here it is. I'm guarding it because it is only half on. Normally it would have the handle. We took that off to have a better turning angle. And also this, I don't know how you call it, angle here at the top, which is put on, is now off, and that is the reason why I'm here guarding this piece, because it is half on, and the men are off to look for, I don't know, a connection piece so we can have this one in the right direction. Because at the moment we could put it on, but it would be somewhere here, and that would not work with our existing hoses and valves. And it looks like our plans that we've made for the next weeks are going to work out. And this is our Smacko diving bottle. It was Pat's Christmas present. We already showed her in one of our previous videos. And I am super glad that we have it, not only for pleasure and fun activities, but also for situations where you might need to go under the boat. It's super helpful. He's back. But it doesn't help.
It will.
It will help?
It will help.
Here you can also see the new handle and the old rusty one, and the pieces Cat got that hopefully solve our problem. Yay! That looks much better, doesn't it?
So now we had to figure out how to put the hose back again, but after several tries we put a new hose on and it worked. Yes!
We are off to test our new energy system, and shortly Pat will turn off the shore power. And that was it. So now we are just on our batteries, and the aim is to test our new energy system today. And yeah, we're excited. So now it is 9:30 and our batteries are on 100%. We have turned off all the switches, like the boiler, the outlets where we plug in all our stuff, but not the inverter, which is our Starlink internet. So currently we are already taking off some of the power bank, and solar is not charging. It's a cloudy day, but it might kick in later. So let's see how we are doing. Hello friends!
Hello!
Hi from two sick sailors. We are both a little bit ill. You are more than I am. I got better already. But today is the perfect day to test out some stuff from our new electricity system.
Yeah.
And so we had to take the opportunity because it is smooth seas
Yeah.
today.
Definitely.
So join us on this exploration sail and let's see how we are doing even though we are sick.
On our test trial.
We have our hydro generator with us, which we are super interested in testing today. It is spinning, but for now we are not making energy yet, and hopefully because our batteries are still full. So let's see how this continues. And apart from that, we are super curious to test what else?
The water maker?
Oh, the water maker, important one. And we have already tested our new batteries for our boat thruster.
Yeah, the boat thruster works.
They work perfectly. So let's see. In the background you can see the landmark of Santa Cruz. Ding! Maybe not the perfect weather for testing our solar panels. Sun is shining, but not too much. Ugh. Here in the entrance of the marina are always a little bit confused waves. But I think once we get out it will be less. What is coming?
Wait.
Oh yeah. Yeehaw. Okay, we are not the only ones. We had 2 boats leaving with us.
Take care.
Bumpy. And here are our friends from Orchestrate.
Okay, now we try to figure out if our new energy system works, and one big part is the reamer, so our hydro generator, because it's the main part of our system. And now we have to figure out how much power it gets, and is it still loading after the reconstruction of the energy system, because it's not part of Victron, so it's not so easy to implement this one. And the guys from Reameran are super helpful, and they told us that it should work. And now I try to figure it out. And you can see here that we have no input. We still use our inverter because of the internet. We want to try it out, that there's some discharging at the moment. So we can see this here. We have solar, which we can see here. And now we can see here that the hydro generator is charging.
Yay!
Just with 24 watts, but it's charging, so I think it should work. It's too less to recognize it clearly, but yeah, I think it works.
We tried sailing, but the wind is not so favorable today.
Well, it's getting stronger.
Yeah, every time when we take out the sails, it's dying, and then when we take a different course, it's coming back. How's the sick captain going?
Okay.
Oh, okay means not so good for him. So far the sick sailing has been going okay. But I don't think we'll have a long cruise today. Just to test everything, head back home into the marina, and hopefully everything will be a success.
Okay, now we tried out our water maker, and it's working perfectly, so that's very nice. And the energy consumption is fine. It's around 15 amps in the highest point, so that's good. And now we are trying at the moment our Orions, which are the charger from our engine. And now we are making 600 watts positive power, so that's very nice. Yeah, so this one is working too. So the test sail was successful and we are super happy that we could manage all the different tasks in the last weeks. So we are looking forward to next week's sail with our potential crew member. Thanks for watching, and if you want to support us even more, join the crew on Patreon. You can find the link in the description.
Next time we have an exciting episode coming up with a potential crew member for the Atlantic crossing. See you soon guys, and don't forget to hit subscribe.